Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about 5 important habits that I practiced and they changed my life. And you should start them too as the new year begins soon to improve your productivity, studies, a master, PhD, scholarship, you name it. Your mental health, of course, is another important thing to align yourself with the goals and the values that you have. So this year, I'm going to be pretty minimal with my goals for the coming year. If you like to follow my example, you can just pick one goal or all of them if you want. First goal, get inspired. Life gets dull pretty fast when you are not incorporating inspiration seeking into your routine. Making a habit out of getting inspired may sound almost redundant, but if you have an idea how impactful it can be for your pursuit of your goals, happiness, and mental health in the long run, there is nothing better for me than diving into other people's ideas, inspirations, and musings, for instance, that may allow me to take a step forward in my own small business, in my health, my fitness routine, or something similar. For instance, listening to business podcasts while I commute is mind-boggling inspiring for me. I get so many ideas just by hearing people have a conversation about their own business that I can't wait to start brainstorming and planning for my own. The same thing happens with books, some particular shows, and definitely with a lot of incredible blogs I find online. But inspiration has many faces. You can find inspiration just by listening or watching videos of others, how they have achieved their scholarships, their education, just by putting some time and effort in their free times. And now they are enjoying their lifelong awaited moments. Or for some, creating a vision or visionary board, do morning blogging, or trying a new creative art form. All these only require a few hours of your time. It just needs you to take a step back away from your phone and other things that are distracting you and not bringing you positive value into your life. So kick off the new year with the one big thing approach. This is particularly helpful if you are feeling overwhelmed with a lot of tasks, so many different priorities in your life, and you're feeling like it's very difficult for you to juggle every single thing on your to-do list. It's more of a thing about micro and macro management systems. To make it simple, I give you an example. Your main goal is to get your master's degree or bachelor or PhD, whatever. So the big thing approach plan is to cross over all other less important things in your life for a few months and work on developing a plan on how to prepare yourself for your educational journey. You want to study it through a scholarship program like Chevening, DAD, or Fulbright. Then you write a list of all the required stuff for both the educational requirements, for the university, for the platform that you apply to, or if you get student loan or whatever. You divide them into pieces. It's like a little bit of micromanagement here for each month, week, and day. I'm sure that you have had little plans or to-do lists like making phone calls or responding emails, attending or meeting or etc. If you have set an alarm or to-do list for small things like a phone call or an email and you felt accomplished after completing that task, why not do the same thing with your educational or business career plan? You should say, my big approach for today is to work for my goal and then to do other things. Do little and little every day and be proud of your achievements and just cross working on your goal each day, which gives you the pleasure of achieving something. For example, although you just wrote one paragraph in a week for your essays or your plans, it doesn't matter how small it is. What matters is that you should feel proud to get one step closer to your goal and feel proud about it, because the big goal you divided into chunks, and this week you accomplished to complete one chunk of that big goal. Emotional chickens. First, straight to the point, you put a lot of efforts in applying for like your work, career, scholarship, university, job, business plan, and you didn't get what you were expecting. Now you hate yourself for what you really worked for. This happens a lot in our life, and we as adults should learn it too. I prepared, for example, for 2 years to apply to achieving a scholarship, but I was rejected on the first year. Luckily, the third year, I prepared so much that I got accepted in 3 scholarships, 2 in 1 year and 1 in the next one. So, what made me powerful enough to have enough motivation and energy to apply 3 years in a row? It was emotional check ins. We definitely don't do that emotional check-ins as often as we should, while we get the habit of being constantly reminded of our fitness health. For instance, if you have an Apple Watch or a Fitbit, we tend to never give the same importance to our mental well-being, and we never really evaluate what's going inside our headspace. This may sound obvious, but your feelings actually provide you with a lot of information, and the assessment of those messages can actually guide you into bringing change into your life. This is particularly true with negative emotions, but even assessing positive emotions can have an important impact in your life in order to manage expectations better and recognize a space for improvement. So self-intervention is really important for me to do on daily basis. I feel that identifying, recognizing, and validating my own emotions really helps me foster my relationship with myself as well as improving my relationship with others. This was self-check-in, but what about energy and peace of mind? For that one, practice quietness. That is another important thing. There is so much noise. Sometimes it's literally noise from the outside, the blaring of the sirens cars and the people through your window, but a lot of it is inner noise too. We are so absorbed in our thoughts, plans, to-dos, and past conversations, the failures, that we fail to pay attention to small experiences and the connectedness we feel during silent moments. So being silent allows us to channel our energies. I read a great article from the Harvard Business Review in which the author described how his grandfather was in complete silence for an hour at dawn as part of an Indian Hindu tradition, and how that habit of quietness changed him so much throughout his life too. So incorporating quiet time in your next year's resolution or plan or routine is a great habit for you to start right now. For instance, incorporating quietness into your morning or your evening routine may be very effective because it provides a natural connection between an already established routine into your day, while also incorporating something new you can look forward to. Everyone has their own ideas and tastes, but I really recommend you to start doing it as smaller as you can. Start like by 5 minutes and then develop it into bigger chunks when you're able to do so, to like have like 30 minutes of quietness. I just recommend you to do something non-digital and remain silent. For example, you can write, you can journal, you can meditate or work out. There are so many things you can do to be silent, where you can start incorporating this habit really effectively, and at the same time you are not breaking your actual routine either. Write 100 words a day. Writing, whether it's on paper or on a device, comes with a deep feeling of satisfaction. Give it a try. Come on, give it a try. Right after watching this video, give it a try, open something and write 100 words. There is nothing better than to type down your thoughts if you have nothing to write. The creative ideas, your personal statement, your statement of purpose, what do you really want for your future? Your scholarship essays, if you already have the plan, the draft of a plan that you want to achieve. or the outline of a story that you have in your mind and you never had the chance and the time to, or the energy to write it. Besides the feeling of accomplishment, it clears your head. What was a jumble of blues ideas in your brain just now can be neatly organized into a couple of full-formed sentences if you just give it a try. Also, doing something as simple as writing 100 words per day has a lot of different benefits too. It gives space for you to realign your thoughts, brainstorm new ideas, and just gives you the space for new projects, and it actually helps you with all the other habits we have just discussed before, from getting inspired to practicing quietness, establishing your own goal for the day, and even doing an emotional check-ins. These are all things you can actually accomplish by writing. And some of them can even be accomplished borrowing something under 100 words. This is definitely 10 out of 10, one of the best things you can do for yourself this year in order to build inspiration and discipline too. At the time of publishing this video, the new year is coming soon. It's very important to plan these habits and do them before the new year. As I said, just start right now writing. Do it now so that you are completely ready to start from the first day of the new year, so that on the first day you don't have to have an orientation. So have the orientation of all these habits or any of them that you want before the new year, or any time that it is, even if it's at the beginning of the year or the middle of the year. You want to accomplish something, you have to start it now. You don't have to wait until Monday, until the beginning of new month, until the beginning of the new year. So those were the most impactful habits I have found for productivity. That were the 5 important habits to practice on a daily basis, which I highly recommend you to do. So thank you very much for watching this episode of Productivity and Wellbeing. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel to boost the algorithms and let the algorithms to spill its magic on my channel. If you like this video and this kind of topics, you might like to subscribe to my email newsletter. And this is like an email that I send every week on Monday. I share summary of the books that I read and tips like the sort of stuff you saw. At the moment, it has around 10,000 subscribers in the mailing list. So if you would like to join these amazing 10,000 people and get a weekly email from me, then have a look at it and I will put the link in the descriptions below. If you are watching till now, thank you very, very much. You will see some videos on the screen. You can click on them to watch other amazing videos on this channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.